Okay, now that we've created a title block, what we need to do now is create a template with it so we don't have to recreate this title block every time we do a drawing. We can simply have the title block there ready for us. So what we're going to do, since we already have it here, is we're going to do just like we did before. We're going to rename this right here to 11 by 8. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to rename this one, and we'll rename it 11 by 17, which is the next size up. This is an A, this is a B. And so we have these. So if we look at them, we can see that it's in here. So we are going to try to take out that viewport. And let's see if we can do that real quick. We're going to take this viewport out, and we will take this viewport out right here. And then what we're going to do, just like what we did before, is we're going to copy this. We're going to window the whole thing. We're going to do copy to clipboard with base point. And we're going to come over here, and now we're going to tell it to paste, and you can see that it's our title block. And so this is the 8 by 11 by 8, which is size A. Now we're going to come over here to this one, and we're going to have to tell it something a little bit different in order to get this going. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to come over here, and we will click on it, and we will have to click actually on the tab and tell it Page Setup Manager. And then we're going to have to ask it, it's going to say, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to set it up as a page setup? So you tell it new, and you can call it setup 1, setup 3, whatever you want. And then it'll bring up like a print page. You're going to tell it no printer, and then you're going to come over here and you're going to choose 11 by 17, which is B, and then you're going to tell it OK, and then you're going to make it set current. And you see behind me it changed. So then we can come over here and we can go ahead and copy this again. Do copy to clipboard with base point, which we need a base point here. Then we'll go to this one. We will right mouse click, and we will tell it to paste. And now you can see we can paste it right in here, but you can see that it's a little off. So what we're going to do is type stretch, and we're going to stretch just to here, because see, we want to stretch these lines. We don't want to have to stretch all of this. So then we're going to tell it to stretch, and this will be the midpoint, and we're going to stretch it just straight across to this solid black line. And then we're going to stretch it again, this one up here, midpoint, stretch it straight up. You don't want to go crooked. And so now you see that we have this and this in line. So now we need to put these within the dashed lines. So we're going to do stretch again. Remember, we're going to put it all the way over here. But what we do need to do when we do the stretch this time is we're just going to stretch within this area. Last time we did the whole thing. This time we're just within that area. And now we're going to take it and we're going to move it straight and put it just inside of our dashed lines like so. We will stretch this one as well, just inside here. And now we're going to put this one inside and go straight. And now you can see that the entire drawing is inside the 11 by 17. Now what we're going to do is come over here and we're going to do a save as, but we're not going to save it as a drawing like this says. we are going to save it as a template. So it'll show us where all the templates are. So give it an idea, a name that you have an idea of what you can remember. So we can come over here, and I've named it the 11 by 8 and then 11 by 17. So I can tell it, for this one I can say A and B size. So I can say save, and it's going to say give us the description. So I can say A and B size template. Okay. Let's go ahead and make it template. Okay, and we will tell it OK. And now we've just made a template.